It's a matter of being thrown to the ground, beaten to death with rocks. It's a big thing, hardwired back into our little reptilian or monkey brains back here. So when we have this fear of, oh, if I pick up the phone and call a stranger, are they going to tell me to sod off? Are they going to be rude to me? Is it going to, are they going to knock me back? Now, this fear of rejection comes in lots of different flavors. It comes in lots of different pseudo technical names about, call reluctance, and being afraid of cold calling, whatever it might be. But it's actually, really take it down, it's actually a fear of being knocked back and feeling rejected. The fear that stops somebody who's a novice to selling picking up the phone and calling the stranger is precisely the same fear that stops a guy approaching a beautiful woman in a bar. It's precisely the same fear, just in a different context. And it's not gender specific. We all have it. We all have this almost primal need, not almost, literal primal need to fit in and not be knocked back, not be rejected. So the first thing we have to do is to, if we can't unwire it, and it's really difficult to unwire it, but what we can do is push past it. That's the first version of beating your fear of rejection. The second, and I deliberately mentioned Tony Robbins a minute ago, the second is your physiology. Your physiology, your body language, not reading body language, but using your body language. Because there's this obvious thing that we never really think about, which is we know that if we get down in the dumps, if we get depressed, if we lose our energy and motivation, it comes out in our body language. If you start to lose your energy and you start to lose your oomph, if you get up and go, got up and went, your head drops and your shoulders drop and your chin goes and you just start to flump a little bit and your breathing goes all shallow and you just haven't got the energy there. Your facial muscles go all floppy. Oh God, I can't stay there. That's too depressing. So we even have it in our language. We'll say things like, oh, keep your chin up. If we're watching a sports team that's having a hard time, we'll say, oh, their heads have dropped. They're in trouble now. Their heads have dropped. This is hardwired. We get this. We all know that your emotion changes your body language.